All right, welcome to Life's Checkmark. Now is the time more than ever to check in. Don't let someone else check off your life. And today we have with us Johnathan Chatman. Johnathan and I got to know each other just a little bit through some virtual meetups. We did some virtual high fives and, had some talks. He's pretty local to me. And I believe he runs now it's 3 meetups, if I'm right. Yep. And so he's going to share with us a little bit more about energy within your business and what he can do to help you with the energy. But to get started, Johnathan, would you mind just sharing with us, more information about yourself personally?
Personally, myself, I'm born and raised in Cincinnati. Played football, University of Cincinnati. Um, I worked at Yahoo for 15 years and got laid off and had to find a different career path and something that that caught my attention. And believe it or not, it was energy. And I worked for a company called Think Energy, which was a subsidiary of Engie, which was the largest energy company in the world. And then from there, I went from being the manager for the NRG product here in the Philadelphia market, where I managed the WalMarts, the Best Buys, to movie theaters and malls. And then I realized, the money potential and decided to start my own business, which was JLC Energy. And kind of just been enjoying the ride ever since then. And now I'm partnered with Dynegy, which is a Vistra company that owns about 5 different energy companies nationwide. And now I'm here in charge of the business development stage of it all, doing sponsorships and showing how businesses can save money to allocate money to other parts of their business. And that's kind of what I do is, we give you protective rates for your business. Overall, will save your business money where you can allocate it to other parts of your business. And where I'm actually in the developing stage of doing a brand name for Dynegy. I know some of y'all probably familiar with the Philadelphia Eagles. They're a partner with NRG, which was my old employer. So now my job is to kind of find that identity for the Dynegy product here in the state of Pennsylvania. So I'm in the works of talking with the Philadelphia Zoo and other companies, and kind of looking for ways to give back through Dynegy and at the same time grow business. And
Sounds good.
I love to do.
Yeah, you got a lot going on.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So why energy? What drove you to energy? What really got you to it?
I guess the part of it that I like about it is I get paid to save people money. So, give an example. If you're a business and you use my product, it doesn't cost you anything. And the benefit for you is you as a company save money. And I get paid to do that. So for me, it's like a win-win situation. I get to help businesses save money. I guess it falls into like my major being a marketer, where you're pretty much behind the scenes of success. So, when I used to work at Yahoo, that's kind of what we did was, we was behind the scenes of business success. So here on another faucet is I'm behind the scenes of saving businesses money and get paid to do it. Well, it doesn't cost them anything.
Right. So they just don't get throw the shoulder to you and we'll turn around and walk away real quick, right?
Right.
So let's just go through an example. Let's just say I have a business, or what are you looking for to start with helping me save energy?
So first thing I do is you get a copy of your utility bill, and what happens with the general utility companies is they're a distribution company, and how they make money is by the rates that they charge their consumers or businesses, and their rates fluctuate. So give an example in Pico, the energy rate changes every 3 months. So every 3 months your rate is going to change, and in PPNL it changes every 6 months. So every 6 months, your price can go up or go down. Where with me, I can actually give you a fixed rate that's fixed in for 1, 2, 3, 4 years, sometimes 5 years, but you don't have to worry about that. And that way, you know your price is protected. So, give an example. We had a bad storm here in Texas, maybe about a month and a half ago, where they had a major storm down there. So people who was unprotected in their rates bills went up to as much as thousands of dollars because they found loopholes where the energy company can actually, increase your rates. Where if you're in a protected rate, there's nothing, regardless of what the price goes up to, you're at a fixed rate that's going to protect you for a term period while you're under a contract. So it protects a business from being increased in case of such things as Mother Nature might occur.
Yeah, I remember hearing a few stories. Somebody had to pay like $6,000 or something, I guess, for a month.
Yes,
That's just crazy, and that's okay, right?
That's the loophole that these energy companies can get away with if you're not protected by protecting your rates. And that's where I come in. I give you a protected rate that, regardless if, give an example, I had a customer that was paying 11 cent, and I was able to bring her down to 7 cent. You know how much dramatically and business she saved toward her business? Like, it's a big impact on how we can save businesses money. So.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a lot talking pennies, right? But it adds up. Yeah. And then so in that example, somebody saving that kind of money, right? What could they do? I mean, just as a business owner, I mean, obviously you and I could think of so many different things we could do with the money that we have now. But just, what do you see business owners smiling and getting giddy with? And
you can actually hire another staff member on your team if you need. Say if you needed something in HR or whatever function of your business, you just save literally $30,000 to $40,000 a year. So you can pretty much allocate that to whatever term of your business. Now, the bigger companies, they save thousands and hundred thousands of dollars. So to them, that's a whole different division in their business that they can save also. So every business is different, but it gives you a choice to allocate that money to a different function of your business. Or
yes,
pocket it and just save it, too. So
sure. You never know. Taxes might go up, right?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, where was I going to go? Man, I'm sorry, I drew a blank. Okay. Anyways, so somebody, yeah, opportunity cost is where I was going to get with that because they found a way to save their money in areas that they probably wouldn't even think of. Now, do people tend to come to somebody like you, or I mean, is it like energy like the last thing on their mind to even try to think of saving?
I mean, if you're a numbers person in your business, any way that you can, save money. I deal with a lot of CFOs, controllers, office managers. They're the people who handles the numbers, and they try to find every different way that they can save money as far as a business, to cut corners and be profitable. So that's kind of who I deal with a lot in cases as far as businesses that I deal with. But average business person, they're so busy. They just pay the rate without really realizing how much they're paying. And then once I educate them on how much they save, they be like, "Wow, really?" Then it catches their attention. But average small to medium business, they just, it's just a natural thing. They pay without knowing that they're overpaying. And in energy companies, that's what they live off of, the fact that they can just charge you a rate and you can pay it. That's how deregulation came into the market, because now you can pick and choose your own energy supplier to pay and still be, because you got to pay it anyway. Why not save something you got to pay that you got to pay anyway? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why I come in.
Yeah. So mostly the small business owners aren't really looking at this. Right. Excuse me. They're just paying it out. So do you try to go? I mean, do you try to reach out to them and say, "Hey, I might be able to save you a few bucks, let me talk to you"?
Yeah, I call average of 30 to 50 people per day. I talk to people. I actually, one of the great promotions that I'm doing right now, any business that actually gives me the opportunity, regardless if they do business with me or not, we actually give them a $20 gift card just for giving me the opportunity to show them if I can save them money. Now, they don't have to, But what we do is I take their bill, look at their usage, and again, if I can help them, I help. If I'm not, I let them know, hey, you're in a good plan. So either way, it's a benefit for business to let me do that. And again, it doesn't cost them anything. Only thing it costs me them to do is to send me their bill. That's it, and I can literally in 24 hours let them know if I can help them or not. And in some cases, like I was dealing with an American museum here in Westchester. They was in a fantastic rate. There was nothing that I can do to help them. So I let them know, hey, you're in a good rate. And they was happy because, I was honest with them to let them know, hey, you're in a good rate. You're in a good place. But definitely you want to talk to me in about 2 to 3 years when your contract is up.
So that's good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's good to be honest and upfront and just tell them straight up that they have something great. Yeah, because otherwise, if they weren't shopping around, right? You know what I mean? So they, whether you went to them or they went to you, then you were able to let them know that they're good.
Right.
So you had that you have that $20 promote. I think you had what's a greenback program?
Oh yeah, my greenback program is phenomenal. And what we do with that is any business that want to do anything energy efficiency for their business, we actually give you the money for it. So give an example, say you need a new windows, you need a new AC unit, anything energy efficient. If you have a business, you want to put electrical charges for electric cars out there, we actually give you the money to do that for your business. So kind of how it works is because you are a customer, we actually give you money back for anything energy efficiency towards your business. So we have a little thing that we do where if you got to do it anyway, why not get a check for doing it? So it's a greenback program that we do, and I can share that with anybody that gives them the options and answers to what they want to know.
Is there like an inspection kind of deal with that?
No, there's really no inspection. It's pretty much anything that's in the lamb of energy efficiency. So, like I say, there's a list on I have a form that goes over everything. I can up on my computer go over a list real quick.
Sure. So I'm just curious if there was did you have an issue with like a window first, and somebody says, okay, this has to be replaced, and then we can give you money back on that.
Oh, so give an example. Somebody want to get LED lights. I'm looking at some of the things. We got chiller replacement, HVAC upgrades, building automation system, lighting, LED lights, fixture tubes, fluorescent, energy efficiency motors, controllers, process improvements, pretty much anything energy efficiency. If they want to get solar for their business, we actually give them money back for that. So we pretty much, want to promote green as a company. So our big thing is to support any business that want to be energy efficiency because that's kind of where our focus is to be more of a green company. And we actually have a new incentive coming out very soon. That's going to be a incentive for business to go all green, 100% green. Don't have that information yet, but it will be coming soon. And when I come, they can reach out to me, and I'll be able to give them more information when I get it.
There you go. And so, what states do you service?
I service the state of Pennsylvania, Illinois, and Ohio, and Texas.
Okay. Do you see that expanding for you?
Yeah. We're soon to be opening up in New Jersey and other surrounding states, but currently, right now, because of COVID, we got to slowly open up slowly due to COVID regulations and rules. But right now, currently, we're only in the state of Ohio, Pennsylvania, which is where I'm located at, and Illinois. And I know other states are in the works, but the Utility Commission has rules and guidelines that we have to follow by, and that's what I do.
Yes. Look, can we touch on that a little bit? So we had to deal with the pandemic. We're still in it, I believe, right? So what changes or anything you had to do to make this work for you to get through this for the past year or so?
So right now, the Pennsylvania PCU rule is I'm not allowed to do any face-to-face appointments with businesses. Everything has to be via Zoom, telephone, or text. So, like, give an example, I had a guy today that wanted to do business with me, and he's older, and I cannot go pick up his bill because by PCU rules, I'm not allowed to go to a business and even pick up a bill. So everything I have to be done either electronically or via Zoom. If he give me his account number, I can do it, but I can't physically pick up the bill because the PCU rules states that I cannot do face to face appointments by rule. Now there are companies out there doing it. We're one of the bigger companies, so we follow the rules. We do everything as we are told to do as a company.
Sure. So what did you have to do to so you can't go pick up mail? So what are you doing then?
I'm making phone calls. I'm calling up companies. I'm emailing. Literally a lot of phone calls. I do a lot of phone calls. The good opportunity is I get to work from the comfort of my home now, so that's been a benefit. I'm less on the road, but I know our company is actually having an appointment with the PCU Commission tomorrow, which is April the 1st, and there's supposed to be some changes coming soon. I know probably in the next, probably May, June, things will be open up more. That we'll be able to get out and about and be face to face. But right now, I'm having to do literally everything via Zoom and telephone. So, which I have no problem with it. I have fun. It's something I enjoy to do as an individual. So to me, it's like getting paid to do a hobby. So I get to save people money. So
Right. Yeah, and having fun doing it. That's great. So you became an entrepreneur. Let's dive into that a little bit. And so did you have to just demystify any beliefs for you to get where you are today?
uh, at first, like everybody else, when the pandemic came in, I was like, wow, what do I do? But in my mind, I had to think like, this is not going to be forever. And I had to figure how to be better than what I was before the pandemic came. So, I added other functions to the business to be in a better place independently. And then I had to go in that mindset also is if the pandemic never goes away, I still have to be a functional business to continue to strive and move forward. So as you probably know, is I run three different online network events that I do one tonight on Thursday morning, Friday morning. So I attend multiple online network events throughout the week. So I continue to stay in front of people. And this is the new way. I don't have to drive to the meeting to meet people. I can do it via Zoom. And I literally go from the kitchen to the living room now. So save a lot of miles on as a company now. So
That's right. Yeah. And everybody in the group's going to see this, and then I'm going to broadcast it out, and you're going to be able to share it if you wanted to. And it's a done deal. So you just did everything in one, and everybody can watch the same video. You don't have to keep repeating yourself if you don't want to.
Right.
Yeah. So what keeps you going? What keeps you staying in that mindset of being the entrepreneur and staying focused?
Family, vision. I have my own personal vision board where I want to be in life. I just turned 50 this month, so I'm just trying to be a person that when I retire in my golden ages, I had a good life, and I left a mark here on the earth. So, just like anybody else, I strive to do better for my family and put them in a better situation than what I was growing up. And my vision is just being a great example that my kids can follow to want to do as when they become adults. So it's just being an example and just doing the right thing. So that's what my vision is.
Yeah. So, and first of all, happy belated birthday to you then.
Thank you.
Sure. Before I ask the last question, I'm going to just bring up your info here. And if you just want to share what this is, if people were to go click on this.
So anybody that's pretty much interested in what I'm hearing and getting more information, you can go to this link here. All And also they can call me directly. Can I leave a number?
Yeah. Yeah. And I'll put that in the show notes. Do you want me to post a number up here? I could do
Yep.
that.
It's area code 267
Yep.
349 6600. So any business out there that's interested in the state of Pennsylvania, Ohio, or Illinois, I'd be more than happy to give you more information, answer any questions that you have or concerns. And definitely, I enjoy to help people save money. Like I said, I get paid to save you money. So what better profession is there where, it doesn't cost you anything. I save you money and I get paid for it. So
That's great. I totally agree with you there. I'm in the same boat, so I know exactly what you mean. Do you have anything else you want to say before I ask you this question here?
I root for the worst team in NFL. I'm a diehard Eagles fan, so
Yeah.
admit it. Eagles are my second favorite team, but I love what I do. I love family, and I love what I do. So I'm happy to be a part of the Vistra Corporation Group, and I'm excited where it's going to take me. And the fact that I'm here to help give money back and help people in their businesses is what I strive to do. So I look forward to it.
Good. Thank you. And you do have a few meetups. So, I mean, if anybody's interested in that, they can just reach out to you as well and figure out what they are and connect with you that way too. Yep. Some networking events going on there. So last question, Johnathan. I'm a believer in goals and performing them each day, right, towards your completing them. So what do you do? What's the most important thing that you do to make sure that you try to complete your goals?
I'm a big believer being comfortable with being uncomfortable. So when I want to give up on something, I think of that statement, being comfortable with being uncomfortable. So like my goal is to get a certain amount of bills per day, offer a certain amount of quotes, and I'm uncomfortable. I can meet a person face to face at any given day. I'm not afraid to do that. But calling somebody, the fact that they can hang up on me, I'm not comfortable with. So I get comfortable with just being uncomfortable, make more phone calls. I try to have enthusiasm. So when they hear my voice, they're like, wow, that guy got such enthusiasm. You can't hang up on me. And then you got to listen to what I got to say. And I learn to listen. Sometimes the best thing to do is shut up and listen. And I listen to people's what they have to say, and then I react based on what I hear. And it's kind of helped me be successful to what I am. And in sales, the number one tool is to listen. So I learned to listen.
That's good. I like the uncomfortable. What is it? Be uncomfortable. Yeah, you say
being uncomfortable with being uncomfortable. So, like, give an example. If you have a situation, a circle that you're in, and you go outside that circle, instead of running back into your circle,
yes,
take deal outside that circle. Guess what? You just expanded your circle, so you grow. So now you're being uncomfortable with being uncomfortable, but actually you're expanding your horizon, because now what you was uncomfortable with doing before, now you're more comfortable because you're uncomfortable being uncomfortable. You just spreaded your wings more.
Right. I like that. And I'm glad you gave that example towards the end there. That really helped out. And so I can relate to that. So like I made some YouTube videos and I never would have even thought of doing that. Right. Totally uncomfortable. This just, I've been networking with business owners for your, I believe, 11th episode or 10th or 11th. So, I mean, this has been a whole shift for me too. Uncomfortable. Yeah. But fun. I'm enjoying it. I get to meet great people like you. So yeah, I appreciate you sharing that. That's awesome. Johnathan, I want to thank you for coming on and sharing everything you can about energy and how to help people or businesses, save their money and put that money to use in their business then that they're saving, and sharing with that great, uncomfortable. I'm gonna have to go back and go through that, but that was really good. I appreciate you coming on though. Thank you.
Much appreciated.
You have a great day.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye, everybody.